Alright, let's plug this in. It's been like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something since we've played. So I do not remember where we were. Yes, that's me. Momaji badge, have you not seen the new badges yet? I wanted to ask you, but I thought you'd already seen it. Yeah, I went and made the new badges a few weeks ago. You have not? Ah, well there you go. You love it. I'm glad. What have you been up to, Hackard? You've disappeared for so many moons. Can you hear the audio and everything okay? Hello, Donut Unicorn and Hackett. How are all of you? Wah. Yeah, I do not remember where we were. Cool Woho emotes. Thank you. Yeah, I found I had a few more emote slots. I don't know why. God, that's quite loud. No, it's fine. You've been busy, unfortunately. Moy. That's how it is these days, I suppose. How have you been? Alive and well? I don't remember if you're getting your degree or what. Let's have a look at this. We were doing a Nuzlocke, right? Him. Yeah. It's been a few weeks. I don't remember if we fought or killed or caught anything in this area yet. I kind of assume we haven't, but if I remember correctly, we've already picked up another Cricketune, so I'll just crunch this one just to, you know, get around that rule. Do we know when, not Jump Academy. What's the game called? Do we know when Momentum Mod's coming out? I keep seeing, like, Truck stream it. And he says you can get in on, like, an open beta for it. And I haven't looked too much more into it than that. We done anything on Woho recently. Not since I stopped programming it, no. I haven't. I've been playing a lot of Apex the last, like, week or two. Ever since Cake started playing it. Maybe not even that. Maybe it's only been, like, a few days. But it feels like that, you know? Cake started playing it, so we've been playing it a bunch. I'm playing, like, video games in my own time now, chat. I haven't done that in a very long time. You're in the Momentum beta, but you haven't played it yet. It looks really sick. I think that'll be fun to play. It's everything I like about video games. Momentum and mods. You started an apprenticeship a few months ago, which is why you're busy. Oh, you're doing well, though. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I was playing Apex earlier. We won. We were doing well. We had some really good games. I had some really good games. Cake had some good games. Chris were good. We were gaming. It's really fun. It's a good game with friends. It's a shame that it's not so good to stream. I don't know if, like, no one wants to watch it or what. Because people are always like, oh, yo, that's my favorite game. I love that. And then, you know, that's it. And then you never hear from them again. And also the frame rate gets halved. But maybe I'll keep streaming it. I don't know. We'll see. We've got so many things on the docket. We've got Monster Hunter Rise coming out soon. So we're playing that on Thursdays and Sundays, assumedly. Or maybe we're moving the dates around. And then every other day is probably going to be Apex or something. I don't know. You already told me, but you assume you forgot. Probably. I think you did. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Hackett. You like games where you interact with chat more. That's fair, but sometimes that's tough when, like, chat moves so slow that it's like 50 minutes between messages. Apex, you're concentrated on the game. Maybe that's why I play so much better when I'm not streaming. I think I pay more attention to chat than I should. Whenever you see, like, the VTubers streaming it, they, like, never read chat. Nuzlocke. Hey, RNG. Oh, we need defog. Do we have defog? I don't remember. Didn't we get that from the Maya? Yeah. How you doing, RNG? Oh, I like that sound. I've just startled you. While you're struggling to recover, I'll already be the winner. This kid's gonna be attacking the elderly in the streets with their coins, isn't he? Aren't they big enough that chat is a waste anyways? No, but the chat messages that they read also are accompanied by, like, £200 donations, so they're probably happy to read them. You were eating tasty pizza and playing Skull the Hero Slayer. That sounds like a cool roguelite. 15 quid. That's like an S tier price for a roguelite, you sure? Oh, Turbo. Oh yeah, Unicorn. I don't think I said on stream, but yeah, congrats on the bloody 3D printing job. It's extremely cool news. I think I said congrats on Discord, but then didn't say anything on stream. That's amazing. Made by the people who make Dead Cells. Oh, that sounds sick. I haven't seen anything of it. Maybe I'll play it. It's a cool project. You were doing weapon design models for Momentum at one point, but you didn't have time to finish, so they probably remade everything. Oh, that's cool. Open your PO box so I can send you an arena this time. We'll see what we can do about that unicorn. There's a large problem right now. I don't know if you'd heard, but Britain left the European Union, and they decided to fuck over shipping. So it costs a ton to move stuff across the border. It used to be like a flat price, so anything below like £15 or gifts wouldn't get charged. But now, no matter what you're sending over, you get paid. Like you have to pay a minimum in import tax. They had a lot of new models now. That's cool. Hey MVP. How are you? Your cock's gone. Well, that's alright, it will come back. Yo, how is everyone? I haven't seen some of you in a bit. How's everyone's New Year's and holiday seasons been going? Hey Astro. Donut, how have you been as well? Have you done any more in your, like, arena shooter engine? Your FPS engine? Because that was cool. You released the source code for ASCII Fortress 2. Oh, cool. That's gonna go right on your CV, isn't it? I contributed to open source video game modding and made an ASCII-based clone of popular 2007 shooter. That's cool. ASCII Fortress 2 is really cool, actually, for what it was. When we, like, I was only going to stream it for, like, a little bit, but then we ended up playing it for, like, the whole stream. It had no right to be that interesting, but, like, a command line program. Like, the things you do at, like, uni when you make, like, battleships, you play it for, like, 1 minute, and you're like, man, this is gone. I guess ASCII Fortress just hit different. Yo, Slash. New Year's is cool. You're going to be working Saturday, but only for like 4 hours and getting paid minimum wage. You don't get time and a half for working on weekends. You're only going to be working there once. You're not being hired by the company, technically. Wait, what are you doing? This is grass type. He's not going to have anything for Growl, right? He doesn't learn, like... I think technically he might be able to learn, like, Stone Edge, but he's not going to have it. I have to remember this is a Nuzlocke. You put Momentum on in your CV. You definitely should have. What did you end up doing with Momentum Mod? Because I keep saying, I think HackKid worked on it, or like, I think HackKid did something, or he contributed, or what. But I don't actually know what you did. Were you like helping with testing, or did you develop some of the... some code, or what? What were you doing? You helped add the sticky jump and conk game modes. Were you actually doing proper development for it then? That was really cool. Oh, MVP! Yo. Thank you for the 23 months, man. Hello, hello. You haven't caught much of the Apex, have you, MVP? The Apex, look, since Cake's now playing it, it's getting that strong PUBG vibe from it now, but without the PUBG bit. It's great. Comfortable, nostalgic. 3 AM gaming. I gamed until like 1 AM the last few days, chat. I haven't done that since like uni. And back then it was like 3 or 4 AM, but you know, ignoring that. You're going to be cleaning your local stadium after a football match through some company that'll probably sell your soul. And they're paying you minimum wage. Spending your weekends at a football stadium. Is it completely empty, or are there going to be loads of people around? I don't know how COVID-y that sounds. The stadium is even being used. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Do one of these people have bite? I feel like Gyarados definitely has bite, right? So you've got to watch out for Dark, water and electric. That's fine. You, I think, will die in one hit to Gyarados' crunch. Even though you're level higher than him. Kind of frightening. I'm gonna bring Bad Scout in because I believe in him and I think he can do anything. You've never done C++ before that, and learning with Source is not the smartest idea, but you had it worked out. That's really cool. I'm quite jealous, actually. Do they still take contributions, or are they? Yeah, that was definitely it. That was a good move. Earthquake would definitely kill Raichu, but kind of spooky. I don't think he's going to use Bite again, right? Like, not immediately. That'd be kind of weird. So I'm going to switch back to TKMC. So then I can dodge the Earthquake I'm about to send out. And just hope he didn't randomly bite that thing for no reason. Or just throw out a Thunderbolt, but he's special tanky, it's fine. You've been busy. You've been doing your education, have you? There we go. The match was cancelled a while ago because a bunch of players got COVID. 4 hours isn't so bad, I guess. Is it a long trip to get there? Oh, nice. Yo, everyone's slapping. Waterfall. Alright. Not a worry. You are going to switch out to someone else who can tank that. I think Lich could tank a Bite. They've gone closed sourced, but actually because they actually got a Source Engine license, so any devs need to be NDA'd. That you even offered a spot, but you couldn't accept it because you can dedicate the time. Oh, are they switching over to having full-time developers for it then? It's cool they got. I guess they got the real license because it's going to be like it's proper big. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like originally, it looked like it was basically just going to be a shell to run a couple jump mounts. But they've really pushed it quite a bit further than that, haven't they? Lynch, crunch this Gyarados. That's spooky. Exclusive. Destiny Bond. Good lord. They needed the full source code to be able to fix some of the long-standing physics bugs. Oh, fair. How does it work with the modding SDK then? Do you not really have access to modifying the actual engine itself and everything you build has to be on top of what you're provided? And then if you get a license, you're actually just straight up given the like CPP plus H files and you can do whatever you want with it. And that's how like Apex and everything was made. This probably isn't an efficient use of my time, is it? I think it's fun. Ba-bum, ba-bum. God, these like cool trainers are tough. Sorry, Ace Trainer. Very different. Mothim. Oh my god. Have many of you been playing anything on the Switch lately, chat? We recently bought Ring Fit Adventure, and 3 days ago I did a bunch of squats, and I still can't move. I might have overdone it. Ace Trainers are mons above level 20. It's frightening. The open source SDK only has the game source files exposed. The engine and other lives like vPhysics are only given in binary form. So it's like the libraries that I use at work, where like they basically just give you like a framework or a package, and you can't really do anything. You just use it and you access whatever methods they give you. Deadlift is Pog. Yep, deadlifting my Switch. Deadlift makes your arse and legs and arse look better. Is a deadlift a squat or is that something else? I thought deadlifting is something to do with with like one of those big bars. Isn't deadlifting like just lifting up one of those bars from the floor? Hip thrusts. Get down. It's like a reverse squat. As far as you know, normally source mods just change server.dll, client.dll. If you have the entire engine, you can recompile HLEXE itself and other DLLs. If you get a license, you get full access to the entire engine and games like TF2, CSGO, and Portal 2. You get access to the source code for Counter-Strike and Portal. Do you have to sign all sorts to get access to that? Because that seems like if you're a cheat developer or something, you just like hack into someone's bloody small source engine company that hasn't existed in 20 years and nick the code. Or you'd be like, yeah, we're gonna make this momentum mod. Secretly they're developing like Bunny Hop Pro Super Cheat Free .ru. I wonder also how many like accidental security holes in the source engine have been found out by like these other developers. You know, like the ones where it's like you could package executables into the maps or whatever, or like all these other random things or like sprays. Do you reckon any of them have been found by third-party developers? I've just been like, wait, hang on, what's this? The cheat devs did that ages ago. Oh, moi. Do you have to pay for the license, or do you just you have to like apply for it and then hope they give it to you? I am part normal type. So I'm going to switch to my ghost flying. What's he going to do? Throw a rock at me? The schedule right now is a little funny. Unless it's perfectly normal. I don't actually know. Certain portions of the code like economy are removed, but otherwise most of the game is exposed. Oh, fair. Up you go. Knockoff. You can hit... Oh, he's got bloody... What's it called? No guard. So that means I can't miss fly at least. Would that have been why I could have hit him with Phantom Force? Or can you always hit normal types with ghost moves? No, he's fighting. You can always hit fighting with ghost types. It's just the other way that doesn't work. Schedule's funny. Where's the promised GeoGuessr scream? Did you not watch the Codenames stream the other day, Turbo Burner? You know, explain yourself. Oh! Where's Spy Crabs? Someone at him. Someone at Spy Crabs, please. At... Right, I'm gonna go get some water, chat, because I'm out. Someone at Spy Crabs and send him to the stream, please. I'll be back in 1 minute. Are you winning? I'm back. I don't see Spy Crabs in the chat. What have you done, chat? Explain yourself. Akaina. How was your Christmas, Turbo? I don't know if I asked. Are you hungover still from your crazy New Year's Polish partying? Yo. My human son. He looks shiny, doesn't he, because he's blue. He has a huge shell for protection in ancient times. Well, they'd best be unchanged in bloody Legends of Arceus or whatever. Oh, I can't wait for that. That'll be a slapper, won't it? It's actually coming out pretty soon, isn't it? Storm Drain. Yo. We haven't been using this boy, but he's actually kind of kitted, isn't he? You can be at the front of the party. This music sounds a little bit like something from Snowboard Kids, doesn't it? I don't know how many of you have played that. Because of all the Source Engine leaks, Valve have become very hesitant on giving out licenses, but they occasionally do it. Momentum Mod was really lucky because they had contacts on Valve and they were able to partner up with P2CE, who are licensees making their own game. P2CE? Payday 2? Cock Edition? Portal 2 Community Edition. Oh, I think I saw that. Maybe. Was that the one that was like an overhaul of Portal 2? They added like a bunch of new chambers and a new story, or was that something else? I'm not thinking of Aperture Tag, by the way. It was like a third portal. There was like a time portal or something, right? You know what I mean, right? Woho Cock Edition. I can't talk about that anymore. I was just wondering if there's anything cool we could teach our slug. Apparently not. Portal Stories Mail. No, I'm not thinking of this paint gun one. I was thinking of, there was one I saw recently with like a... It's been around for a while. There's like a third portal, like a green yellow square, and you use it to go through time. It looked cool. Properly mind bending. I get confused enough with actual Portal. Excuse me, Donut? People shouldn't know about that. Also, Donut, now I've been like a professional programmer for ever so long. I think back to all our time we spent together in C++. You put up with an awful lot of bullshit, didn't you, young Donut Viking chap? I think back, I said oh so many very weird and odd things. And you were being a very good mentor. Hey, Spindle. Yo, I got the thing. The little stats up. You miss Woho streams. Yeah, they're fun, but the problem is just that I literally program from like 8:30 to 5. It's doing it more in the evening when I could either be playing video games. It's not really what I want to be doing. Remake Woho using Scratch. I thought you were going to say from scratch. I was going to say maybe. I'm not going to use Scratch though. That way it's a different engine from work. Well, I mean, I don't use C++ at work. You always got the impression you weren't helping so much as annoying you. You're too kind, Donut. You need to be careful. You're gonna get taken advantage of by some like stupid Brit. They're gonna use you to do their programming for them. Use Rust to write a programming language. Oh yeah, how's your language been going, Donut? Did you ever end up coming up with a name with it? I don't remember. I thought you were gonna call it something fun and punny. Not just like Donut Script. I'm glad you enjoyed watching them though, aren't you? I'm sure they'll return at some point. I do think about it a lot. There's just so many things to do now. We've got this. Got Monster Hunter Rise, that's going to take us like a year to finish. We got Legends of Arceus whenever that comes out. Risk of Rain 2's getting some big DLC at some point. We need to play more Deep Rock. I've been given various games by chat that I need to play through. You had an idea to call it Fast, where the F stands for fast and the R stands for something. You're not going to accidentally end up coming up with a golfing language. You just call it like Flast. You type everything in Hebrew or something. You should play Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, actually, hang on. So, Chris's brother had a second copy of this, so I accepted it because he was just going to leave it in storage forever. Do you want it, Spindle? I don't know if I can... It's like Persona, right? So maybe we'll play that. It is a game after all. Is it 5? It's 5. You mentioned... He said like the first two were on like the SNES or something. It's Pokemon but it's like Pokemon, really? That's way more interesting than Persona. I don't know anything about Persona, by the way. Just, you can go, Joker! It's Pokemon but you can die. That sounds pretty poggers. Hey, if Hackett and Spindle will watch it, maybe I'll consider it. It'll bring me back to a nostalgic feeling. Oh, this is nostalgic actually. I see all the names in chat that I recognize, and not like Dumbbell42 asking me why, like, I don't know. They usually, actually, honestly, these days, like, new people to the stream are actually really nice. They're like, oh, I've never seen people streaming this, or, oh, thoughts on this? I'm like, oh yeah. It's quite nice, actually. Max would watch. He's a massive Smunt fan like us. Well, he didn't need to tell me that, Hackett. What is SMT? Is that Shin Megami Tensei? I always read that as, like, Monday night, like, Friday night combat or whatever. Hey, sure. Fast as... Excuse me? Microsoft already has something called Fast. Yeah. I think they do. Why didn't you call it, Do Nut? Because it's like donut. But also a little suggestive. Everyone knows programmers are a little cheeky. You could call it, like, maybe Nutlang or something. Fast Nut? Do... Compound do. How are you, sure? As for the language itself, it hasn't progressed much, but your master thesis project, which is kind of related to it, is going to be starting in a few weeks. Oh, good luck. Can you tell us what your project is, or do you not want any of us to steal it? Synthesis? Oh. That's pretty good in a Nuzlocke. Synthesis versus Leech Seed. Does it affect Big Root? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming Big Root affects Mega Drain. Maybe Leech Seed. I think Synthesis is better, because I'd rather have instant healing and not die, because this is quite a bulky Pokemon. But then again, I have a lot of health, so Leech Seed actually heals quite a lot. What do you think, chat? It's kind of tough to say. I think because it's a Nuzlocke, you usually want to finish fights as quickly as possible, right? So the slow, long battles with Leech Seed are not really such a thing. It's about reducing code bloat in C++ templates generic programming. God. Oh, my word. You're going to be stacked next time you're looking for a job. They're going to be like, yeah, we're looking for a lead architect engineer. And you're going to be like, yeah. Just have a slap at this, and you pull out the old CV, and you're like, yeah. Made a programming language, bunch of game engines. Contributed to open source, which, as everyone knows, is the most important thing on your CV, apparently. Companies love open source. Can I technically say Woho is open source because I streamed the development of it? Do you think it works? No, that's not the license. Open source is a lifestyle, though. It's a way of life. Like being OBS. Where open source means you can steal the source code and release your own product. How did you know that you didn't inject some sus code while off stream? Alright, I admit it. I made Among Us. Alright. There. Woho was a cover. I didn't want anyone to think I was a sussy backer or that I was at Tomato Town or whatever. Wait, hang on. I love this music. Spaceman, yeah. Gonna bomb everyone. The old CV with 100 projects and 0 work experience. Much better than 0 projects and 0 work experience. Yo, watch. Among Us, Woho mod. I've done so much more since we did Woho. And so many more like complex things that like, I'm very confused about the way that I chose to implement a lot of things. I guess I was trying to be cute about a lot of things. I was trying to be a bit more... I was trying to not do OOP for some reason. What were we doing, Donut? What were we doing? We weren't doing functional, were we? I don't remember. We were trying to not be too object-oriented about it. Why am I buying potions? Just buy super potions. Data? Yeah, we were doing data-driven, that's it. That was fun, actually. I kind of like that. But there's certain things I've completely, like, just gone whiplash on. Like, it was kind of fun making my own, like, file type and interpreter for it, but, like, good lord, that was an insane amount of work for what it was, right? Like, when we go back to it, we're data-oriented. We're absolutely just, like, making a JSON file. And then downloading, using, like, a library to compile it or something. I mean, we could write our own, but, like... I do such an insane amount of stuff with JSON that, like, having to come up with my own writer for it seems a little silly. I was trying to be like, yeah, I want the file to be as small as possible and be as efficient as quick. And it's like, yeah, computers can do an awful lot, can't they? I was really obsessed with getting the game to run at like 200,000 FPS. Hey, Lunar Lion. Am I playing on an emulator? No, I'm playing on the Switch. I don't know where my cartridge is. I'm playing on the Switch. Look. Joy-Cons. Oh, here's the cartridge. Oh. Here you go. Data-oriented. You're programming in Excel's VBA, but you're not going to brag about it. Please brag about it, don't it? Not doing it. Sorry. He's playing on the Woho emulator. Yeah. If you want to continue it at some point, you have some ideas that might make it easier to work with. Yeah, I've got an awful... I'm 100%, not even within a shadow of a doubt, using full-on Visual Studio. Not being able to refactor and jump around in the IDE killed it a little bit. Like, having to just manually refactor stuff is not a good use of anyone's time. Jason's cool until you realize it doesn't support comments. Yeah, but you don't need comments. You shouldn't be manually writing JSON. You should be using it as like a sort of... A black box isn't the right word, but you should just be storing stuff in it and then releasing it. And you should have your specs set up in a beautiful markdown sheet somewhere. Think about how the dependencies are downloaded. Oh, fair. I always got a bit confused how to get it running. I should have had like a step and automated a lot more. And had like a step-by-step list I could run through. You could use XML if you want comments and stuff anyway, but... I'm solid on the use your computer to generate the JSON train. You thought you wanted to use JSON for the config files and stuff. Yeah, but remember how we had like a... I wrote like the whole thing on how to define like a boss fight and like how to define patterns and bullets and all sorts of Jenkins and all that. That was all done, like, remember, like, we'd, like, sort of hard-coded it in a sense. We were like, oh yeah, the first element of this and the second element of this, and then you look for a comma and then the third element. And you translate that into objects. It'd be much easier just to use, like, JSON library or something. Maybe not Google's, people get upset at me. And just load it into an object. Because we spent an awful lot of time not making any progress, really. Maybe we would start again, I don't know. I think I'd want to abstract it an awful lot more. I don't think we abstracted nearly enough. I was too excited just to get little bits working and just see, you know, like look at the sprite animating on the screen or like see the character move around than to actually make a decent abstraction layer. Wah 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 wah. While you waste your days in WoHo in pursuit of vanity, I mastered the pivot tables. And now your Internet Explorer-based macros stop working, you have the audacity to come to me for help. Excuse me, sir? I have both God and Arceus on my side. Wait. Oh, here's a gun, my child! No, it's a surf, thank you. Oh, wah, 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 wah. Can we go to Hearthhome now? We can fight Ghost Lady. You commented out private in a class to get to compile. Oh my, I think about that so much. Seriously, I actually do. I kept getting so frustrated with just, I was like, I'm the only developer here. why is anything private or something? And I just wanted to directly grab all these things, you know? I just didn't want to piss around. And now I'm like, wait, hang on. That's not quite right. Define private public. Oh, universal scale. I love your hair, Cyrus. I want to kill everyone, and I hate Cloud Strife, RuneScape gamer, who got his corrupted gauntlet pet on his hardcore Iron Man. Chat, did you see my fire cape stream? I got a fire cape in RuneScape. Did you see? I hope you all saw. There was a clip. No one else clipped it, so I had to go into my own stream and clip it. Don't know if that's sad or exciting. I was really excited about it. Anyway, my eye kind of hurts now I'm thinking about it. You didn't see it. That's alright, Spindle. You hate RuneScape, famously. You don't think it's poggers at all, do you? No, you don't have functioning eyes. Yeah, you do. I was trying to think, how can I spin this into like a fun compliment? I was gonna say you're watching quality content, but then that's like ego boosting. That's not a compliment. Unless the content's that good that it's a compliment. I don't know. You got a pair of functioning eyes because you sought out us to play Codenames, which was a lot of fun. I loved Codenames, actually. I've literally never played it, but I watched Northernlion play it a ton back in the day. A few years ago. Probably like 5 years ago now, I don't know. I remember it just being way more fun than it needed to be. And playing it was fun as well. That's rare. You know the feeling you had the same thoughts when you started writing games? Well, like, when we go back to it, I suspect that we'll probably, if not scrap it, at least start a new project. And just actually design it. Like, you know what I do now? I can't show you because it's got proprietary stuff on it, but like, I have pads of paper now at work. Like I do stuff on pen and paper a lot. Like I draw out diagrams and write sketch and do stuff before I actually write any code, and then I think about it really carefully and go through each module bit by bit, splitting it down into something atomic. Do loads more now. I have paper. When we did WoHo, I kept really wanting to doodle stuff on paper, but I was like, I can't show you this on a webcam, so I'm not going to do it. So I did it in Paint, but I'll be honest, it's so much easier to do it on pen and paper than in Paint. So if we do it again, I might get like a second webcam and point it at the desk or something. And then I could have like I could just like switch scenes in OBS when I'm doing sketching. You'll never be able to see it, because have you ever tried to like read pen on the stream? But at least you'll be able to see that I'm working. You like the 20-minute wait for Chris to type a clue? It was sweet, wasn't it? Maybe it's worth using your Osu tablet for it. This old girl. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. I just like hard pen and paper. It's nice not looking at a screen for 2 minutes, you know? Like, so you just need a break from the whole thing. You just need to focus on something completely separate that's not glowing. Get a whiteboard. I really want a whiteboard. Like, when we were in IKEA last, however many months ago, I really want one. I think whiteboards are cool. I had an idea. I was like, yo, I could like put the most recent sub on there. That would be cute. I never did that, but like, you can see back here, and I can like move my desk around in this room. It's decently big. Maybe instead of getting a green screen, I just get like a whiteboard and have it behind me. I don't remember actually. Is this flipped? I think my webcam's flipped. Yeah, you can't read this, can you? No, you can't. I might have to flip my webcam if we do that, and that'd be weird. You'll be like, Woolen. You don't look like that. Hang on, I'll show you. Now you see me. How do I flip it? I don't remember. Flip vertically. What's that gonna do? It didn't work. Alright. Whatever. I was gonna flip it now, and I didn't. Whatever. If you have a whiteboard, you have to draw a penis. Alright. For you. Anything for you, Menace. Let's go into the ghost type gym. Is Ghost weak to bug, chat? I don't think so, right? I never remember bug type. It's such a weird type. I think Lich is time to shine, honestly. Where is Lich? I miss him. Get a green whiteboard, yeah. I do still kind of want a green screen, I'll be honest, but Oh my god, no. It's 2. Oh, fuck. You're stupid. She like throws a calculator at you. Smacks you in the side of the face and you're just like, ow. Oh, this is cool. This looks like the Smash Ultimate stage. For Gen 5? Or 6? I don't know. It's not a Nova region, is it? Unova? Anyway, yeah, I think whiteboards are cool. But then everyone will be looking at my bum if I'm streaming programming with a big whiteboard behind me. He failed maths too. He failed English as well, apparently, Spindle. That's what you get for being born in Germany. Raise your webcam. No. I need to bring in viewers somehow. Yo, Lich is slapping. That's what you get for being fluent in multiple languages, Spindle. Ah. Das ist gut. I'm doing this for... I'm definitely, like, farming XP right now. 3 odd numbers must be an odd number. The math checks out. I kind of want to play more Usu as well. We finally played it twice in a month. And I was like, that's it. We're doing it. We're finally getting back on track. And now it's been another month or 2. I don't know why I can't play it. I don't know what happened. I keep occasionally getting this like mood where I'm like, I just need to start playing it every single day for like 3 months, and then maybe I'll be able to play the maps I used to. And then I just like forget. I do other things. What happened, chat? When's Laser coming out? Peppy promised us it was going to come out in 2015, but instead he's trying to make a good video game. Like, just release it in an unfinished state. That's what everyone else does. Stop trying to improve on everything. I don't know. None of you still play rhythm games, do you? It's coming out in 2026. Ah, take your word on that, Spindle. I'll keep you to that. In another, like, 4 years. Alright, I don't need to do maths. I can just go in through the door. Oh, shit. I've been to all sorts of places. That means I know tons of things. Well, alright then. Do a bubble sort. Here's a whiteboard. Huh? I found out, like, today that apparently everyone, like, hates those whiteboard tests. And I agree. Kinda. Being, like, asked to, like, randomly come up with, like, something on the spot's kind of weird. But it just means you have to, like, revise this, like, random extra stuff that isn't... You know? There's something weird about it. Like, random trivia that you can Google in, like, a second. Like, okay... I'm sure I should know this, but like also I could Google it in a second. You thought you had it, you thought it was fun. It depends what the problem you get is. If the problem's just something like, what's the common one? Where it's like, you just have to count how many times in a string foo and bar show up or whatever. Fizz buzz or whatever, yeah. Is fizz buzz the one where you're just like, look at string, if it fizz, output 1. If it buzz, output 2 or something. I don't remember. If it's actually bubble sort, then yeah. You're such a C++ programmer doing it. Like, if you like, put me in front of a computer with like Xcode and Android Studio and gave me like an hour or 2 each and said like, build like some basic ass like, here's like an API, we want you to like grab some data from it and display it to the user in a list and like, you know, show a push notification. I could do that. Like that'll be like relevant to my job. But if you're like, all right, here's hacker rank. Here's a question you would have been asked in like year 2 of university at the end of the test paper that you probably ignored. You have 10 minutes. And if you don't get perfect, why did you spend like 20 minutes updating your CV for this? Fizzbuzz is output fizz on mod 3 and buzz on mod 5. Where's that in? I've never had to do fizzbuzz. It mostly the couple take home exercises I had were really good. Oh, aftermath. Where they're like, you know, go and make like a web server or something. Still didn't get a job there, but I enjoyed that. Like take home exercises are good. Yours was right in MRU cache. MRU cache? Machine rarely update cache. X scissor. X gonna give it to it. But really though, why was he asking him to ride or die? Who was asking him such questions? Hello, Rocket Cat. Hello, hello, hello. We're playing a Nuzlocke. We started this a few months ago, and we took a few weeks off for Christmas, and now we're back. How are you? Most recently used. Oh, what's involved in that, MVP? Where are you right now in your education? Were you at uni, right? Because you were in like school when you watched me play PUBG in my uni, and that was a few years ago, right? And your brother as well, maybe. Yeah, you're done with 2.5 years. Oh, are you at the end of your 3rd year now? Incredible. Oh no. Display the difference between a splay tree and a bee tree. No, I can't. Can I Google? Can I Google? Look. If this comes up with something lewd, by the way, Donut, you're out of here. Splay tree versus bee tree. I couldn't spell tree or splay. Splay trees are like binary search trees. They have nodes. The main difference is the root node is always the last element that was accessed. There you go. That's your answer. You know, like a lot of trivia and stuff, if you don't know it, you Google it. And then if it's actually relevant to the job, you Google it the first time and then remember it all the subsequent times. So I feel like if interviews were a lot more like, here's a day in the office. How do you fit in and can you do some basic tasks? And then they find out that you do and that you get on well with everyone and then they give you the job. Instead of like 10 phone interviews and 100 Zoom calls and you have to put a shirt on and trousers and everything. You can't use Google, you have to research with 50 sources. You failed the test because you assumed a bee tree was a binary tree. No, I read Google. I didn't assume bee tree was a binary tree. I would never have done such a thing. God, Lich, you're crunching your way through. There's people out there who unironically don't like Bibarel. It's quite upsetting. Actually, probably very good in this gym, right? Like immune to ghost type. Has a dark type move. What more do you want? If you're so good at programming, why didn't you make my Goop project? What's your Goop project right now? If you're doing your 2.5 year of uni, you're not doing your dissertation. Why didn't you make a procedurally generated golf game? There's so many places you could take that. Oh, actually, Donut, I for the last like I don't know how many years, but I've always had like an idea of what I want to actually make as a game, other than Woho. So I don't know if I'd make that next or if I'd actually try and finish Woho. It's like it would be like such a passion project. It would be such a good game. For me. I don't know if anyone else in the world would give two monkeys about it, but I would think it would be the coolest thing in the world, and that's what matters. Is it something attainable? Yeah, it's the best part. It's something realistic. It's something I've thought about quite a lot as well. So it's not, I've not exactly got the entire idea in my head, because it's something I occasionally think about every now and then. But like at the back of my head, I'm like, if this was a product, I would be really happy with it. Thank you, Rocket Cat. Oh, it's Friday. I was gonna say it's because I'm tired. I actually am. I've got so much sleep to catch up on. Can't wait to wake up at 3 o'clock tomorrow. We'll finally be out of quarantine tomorrow, actually. We've been in it for the last 10 days. We've been going stir crazy. Actually, it's been very comfortable. It's been so nice to get to the office for the last 2 weeks. I've walked over to my computer. I haven't had to like drive down like the dark high street and like live in anxiety of running a child over. You just go to the computer, you know, make a coffee. You have to minimize the weight of a shaft subject to some constraints using an augmented Lagrangian method and a genetic algorithm. You're making Slay the Spire is what you're saying. Shaft. I'll be honest, Monas, I have no idea. We went through a lot of doors. I have absolutely no idea what any of those mean. Minimize the weight of a shaft subject. I don't know what a shaft subject is. To some constraints. Who the heck is Steve Jobs? And a genetic algorithm. I only know about genetic algorithm from Slay the Spire, I think. Or is a genetic algorithm just something that evolves over time? Red room? Nah, spiced rum on the walls. Splashed all my Baileys. What Baileys? Bacardi. The shaft is subject to the constraints. Okay. Beyond me, I'm honest. I thought you were doing normal computer science course. Are we doing something specialized? Are you doing like maths and computer science or something? Ah, this is cool. I don't know why, but I thought when I went through this gym, it would go into like a dark room where everyone had like torches, but I think that's what Platinum does. Right? Did you translate shaft from something? Yeah, I don't remember what nationality you are, Manus. I should probably know all these things. You're doing mechanical engineering. That might explain my confusion. Good lord. Oh yeah, you're a smarty, aren't you? Mechanical engineering. That's cool. That's really cool. Didn't Kilo do something similar? You did mechatronics engineering or something, right? You all evolved into very cool people, chat. You know that. Many years ago, you'd write in the chat and be like, "Streamer, I just had my first walk, and now today you're leaving." You're like, "Streamer, I'm gone. I'm the streamer now. I have a PhD in mechatronics engineering, and I live in Amsterdam. In one of the big houses with a garden." It's amazing how quick it happens. Miss the old days. No, I don't. I like the current days, actually, quite a lot. They're pretty good. I have a Fumo and everything. PhD in speedrunning Woho. Oh, I've already fought you. Oh, I just missed the guy last time, did I? Local streamer has mind blown by progression of time. It just keeps going on. It's insane. And still to this day I get comments on the banned weapons video asking me why I hate the gas passer. And it's like, I don't know. Quite the smile you got there, Fantina. Oh! Good old oh-ho-ho, Joe Summer. Came to this region, I've always tried to learn new things. They hold contests. I, Enfin, will excel. Alright. Ah, bonjour, mon frère. C'est la vie, non? Oh, yeah. The slapper. The old days when Woolen was speedrunning Twitch partner by streaming TF2 full time. Speedrunning? It took quite a long time, actually, didn't it? She has a very tall face all of a sudden. You have a course called the Automation of Mechanical Systems, where you learn how to make programs to minimize functions. Do you know? Is that automation, like with an A, and you've translated it? Or is that a different word, like the Ottoman Empire? Driftblim? Where he be going, though? I can't use items, by the way. We decided that. Yawn will hit him and put him out, and then I can swap out to someone else. I don't think Fly's gonna kill you. Maybe I can set up with my own Driftblim. Oh. Optimization is in the sense of finding the perfect thing. Oh, optimization. With a P. I don't have a ton in the for like flying type resists, eh? Fuck. How about you use like... Okay, fine. Yes, with a P. I was kind of hoping he'd use like a, you know, a ghost type move, and then I'd just absorb it. Alright. You can recover while he's asleep an ancient power until you get a big buff. And I don't think you're going to die to fly. That'd be kind of weird. Kind of nice having Hatkid, Spindle, and Donut in chat there. That's kind of a vibe. Oh, look at Drifblim sleeping! Oh, I didn't even get hit. He fell asleep in the sky. Please. I've gotten the, like, full stats up so many times. Is it 10%? So if we use 5 of them, we have, like, a 43% chance of getting it or something, because stats. There's something like that, isn't it? Strength sap? Oh, good lord. That's a grass type. No, it's not. It did nothing. It just healed you, didn't it? Okay, I was going to say, I'm quad weak to that. That's not so bad. I kind of need the full stats up now, though. Willow, you can burn me. Ghost types don't have a better chance of hitting Will-O-Wisp, right? There's still like a low chance. Come on, stats up. Hi, oh, come on. Extremely rude. This is not one of those runs. You know that, right? No items. Stats up? No. Alright. Well. Let's see if Brine can do something. Hex? Oh god. Is Hex a double hit on someone that's burned? Or like, yeah, specced out? That's frightening. Oh, never mind. I should have just been using Brine. There you go. I guess it is stab. Muddy water. Yo, ground type? No. It's like a slightly... Oh, we have surf! I forgot to teach him surf. Oh, I'm silly. Oh, if I have half or less, it hits with double the power. Actually, maybe this was better then. Muddy water's not going to be better than this, not right now. And we'll just teach it surf later. That's a cool move. It's like surf in doubles, right? But it doesn't hit your teammate. So you actually see people using it, don't you? You have Super Fang. That's super cool. Is it? It halves their health, doesn't it? Headbutt stab. It's kind of nice. Weird. Stab yawn. Yeah, right? Man, yawn's kind of good though. Like a guaranteed sleep move is always good, even if it takes like another turn to use. I'm having a hard choice thinking, chat. Do you have any thoughts? Because halving health is good, but that's all it does. It doesn't halve it again. It like quarters it after that, because it halves the half. It halves what's left. Nah. Do you think I can tank whatever comes out again and hit recover? Gengar learns Giga Drain, but he doesn't learn it. I doubt the gym leader's given him it. He probably has Hex though, right? So if we switch to Lich, if I were that Gengar and I had Hex, you'd definitely use it on the burnt Pokemon if that was the AI, right? The fuck is Dazzling Gleam? Thanks. You're gonna kill Lich, are you? Sludge Bomb. Ah! Why? Fairy move. Oh, fairy type. I'm sorry, Lich. You've gone. I'm sorry. I thought he was just gonna have like Hex and Dream Eater or something. I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh dearie me. What did he have? Sludge Bomb. That sucks. He doesn't get Earthquake anymore though, right? Yeah, it's you, Turbo. Yeah. I added your emote. I can't believe Lich died. That's been the best Bibarel this whole damn game. Confuse, right? That's not very nice. Perhaps instead of hitting myself in confusion, I will one-shot the Gengar, though. Oh, nice. Yeah, I knew you could do it. Oh. Cursed body, eh? I'm sorry, Lich. Oh heavens, is this my final Pokemon? Ah, Miss Magius. Miss Magius is a cool crow. I am confused right now, aren't I? Ah, I miss having a normal type. You're not normal. Oh, you are normal. What are the odds that it's about to use a ghost type move versus anything else? It's ghosts aren't immune to sing, are they? It's just it's just physical. It's like attacking moves. Special moves they aren't weak. You can like growl a Gengar, can't you? Dazzling Gleam. You need to stop adding types to this game. All right, it's not going to use a ghost type move this time, surely. Stop that. I bet that thing has like a 1% chance to hit as well. Confused? Stop this. Extremely rude. Don't let Cricketune die. I won't, but I also need Death Fodder. It might have to be the Happiny that goes. I need to win the fight. Like, I can't team wipe. I could... This thing has Levitate, doesn't it? There's no way this thing doesn't have Levitate. Phantom Force. Guess I can bring Happiny in. Lich says you're stinky. Lich is stinky. Go her. He's very small. Yo, it doesn't affect her. She doesn't give two shits. What do any of your moves do? I don't really want to use anything because you'll get... Maybe you won't get one shot, but I'm a bit worried you would. Yeah, you have 10 defense. Or is Dazzling Gleam special? Because I feel like you could probably tank a special here if one of these is good. Lowering special attack? Does emotional damage. Man. Do I want to use Charm? Does Miss Magius is a special attacker, but Phantom Force is physical, right? Well, it's definitely not using a ghost type move, so I can bring back TK. Okay, sure. Just, yeah, keep doing that. That's fine. Alright, it's either using Phantom Force or it's doing nothing. So I'm going to switch here. Physical, special, and emotional. Right? Yeah, alright. It's only got 5 PP on that thing, so we can just wait until the AI gets tired. At some point, it's going to stop using Confuse Ray. It doesn't affect her. Alright, Confuse Ray this thing. TF2 Maps claims the new AF2 version has been downloaded twice, but no one's joined the server yet. AF2? What did you just do? Was that Confuse Ray but zoomed out? It's not going to use Confuse Ray again, right? ASCII Fortress. Oh, right. Alright. Why does that do so much? My Phantom... Wait, does Phantom Force hit through Phantom Force? Or is mine... I feel like I should win this, right? Because I'm gone. Right? Yeah. And then they're visible, and then TK smacks them. Yeah. 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 You see that? That's good, isn't it? I played around that. That was pretty good. Isn't it? Good job, TK, yeah. I thought I played that fight quite well. Excluding letting Lich die, but... I didn't think it was going to use Sludge Bomb. I thought it was just going to use Dazzling Gleam again. I was like, that's not going to kill. Good work. Hell yeah. That was a tough gym battle. Very strong. There's got to be a way to shine these things like on the DS, right? We won, but at what cost? Lich has pushed us onwards. Alright. Onwards to victory. What's this going to be? Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw's cool. Alright, Surf? I'm sorry, Lich. Oh, it was a TM Surf. Alright, well, still. I hope there's a way in the post-game to get more of these HMs, because normally you teach everything Surf. Oh, nothing can get Shadow Claw. Alright, I don't think I have a coin to throw, so I don't know how we're going to decide if we're killing Lich or not. I don't have coins anymore. It's the current year. That's what we did last time. I could flip my work Mac, but I think I might get in trouble for that. I've got a beer mat over here, maybe? I could flip the cartridge box, actually. There's nothing in this box, is there? Alright. I'm going to flip this, chat. Are we going to say Palkia side up or the back end? You know, heads or tails? And then we can decide what we're doing with Lich. One of you want to vote on what happens then? So, Palkia up. We send it to the box. How about that? I see you're all teeming with excitement for this part of the stream. Alright. So I'm gonna flip this case. If it lands like that, Lich goes in the box. If it lands down, then Lich gets thrown back into the wild. Sure. Are you watching? I'm sure you are. I'm gonna spin it like this. Look. It's gonna hit me on like the face. You're still like crying that Lich died. Lich hasn't died yet. Lich has died. This is the side it has landed on, so such is life, unfortunately. But you live by the coin, you die by the coin. And Lich loves coins, you know. I can't think of anything nicer to say in the final hours other than also I'm taking this item back. I'm sorry, Lich. Hang on, how do I go to the box? Can you do that outside, maybe? I hadn't thought about the box mechanic, but could you not use that to have, like, infinite Pokemon at the gym? Or in the Elite Four? Do they just not let you use the box inside a gym? Maybe I can escape right out of here. Alright, fine. Chris was laughing at Lich's death. I think so. It seems like the sort of thing she'd do. She's quite heartless like that. Not Trabian. Oh my god, I thought that was the end. There's so many. Was there like a super lift that took us all the way down that I missed, by the way? I feel like the game normally does something like that. Where's the story plot? There's Cynthia. Where's Zally? This is normally about the time he'd show up. There's the French gym leader and Cynthia. It's sort of like the best way to summon him. It's like saying Zally 3 times in the mirror. You're not easy to track down. My grandma told you about what took place in Celestic Town. Good work. Team Galactics seemed like a bunch of eccentrics. They dressed very weird, so I thought they were harmless, but instead, they've been stealing Pokemon. Did you find anything interesting at the ruins? You want to check the library at Canaclave. Is that the port city? Ancient books. Bye-bye. A very small bug climbing up by my face. What are you doing there? I don't know where they've all come from. I thought every bug was meant to die in the winter. And they never come back. Alright. Box. Bebe species. Goodbye, Lich. You've served as well. The best Bibarel we've ever had. Bye-bye, Mrs. Lich. Who are we going to replace it with? We've got Heat Orb. We could bring back the classic Heat Orb, so we've got a... No, we don't need a rock type, do we? What would we need a rock type for? We need a flying resist, which I guess he is. Well, why? Oh, I don't remember. Did you die? Oh, God. Oh, I forgot about Bidoof. Oh, there he is, Bidoof. Yeah, he was gone. I guess for now we can just take the Heat Orb. Flying resists are good to have on hand. Alright. How do I get to Caniclave? Do you have to go through the mountains for that, actually? Oh, town map's down here. I'm stupid. Hang on. Da 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 da. That's Sunny Shore. Is this Snow Point? Oh, it's this thing here. Oh, there's like just a straight up fly button to go there. That's easy. Comfortable. Oh, because we just got surfed, didn't we? Ba 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 da da. All right, fair. Let's chuck our. What do you need a dusk? You need a dusk stone or something to evolve her, don't you? Something like that. Let's pop this boy at the front. X gonna scissor. Hello. There's the GPS set up now. Oh, it's not. Oh. How long has this game been out? Or is it just that you need to have a Nintendo Online to access that? I could see that being the reason. Or maybe it's only unlocked in the post-game now. Fishing hole. Old rod's a good thing. No. Okay, no. Alright. No, I know how to use one. Ah, it's this famous rock, huh? The old enter key. I will do one fish. Where is the fishing rod? It's a key item, I thought. Yeah. In honor of the fox. Nope. I will catch a fish. I didn't think I was gonna miss the old rod. Do you have to manually pick it up actually? You do? Okay. Hang on. Hey! Hello, Boise. Ah, okay, no. There you go. That's all I ever wanted to do. How are you? Hello, hello. Alright. Great. Oh, that's good to hear. How's your New Year's been? Hello. Oh, hey, Clumsy. How are you doing as well? Nice to see you. Magikarp, yeah. Let's go. We will name this. Akaina. I'm definitely adding Akaina to my party. Are you kidding? Get out of here, Eorb. We're going a water type team. Watching a lot of Nuzlocke content since New Year's. Well, I got a stream for you. Man, how was your holidays? Did you do much? I'm aware not everyone has Christmas or... Most people have New Year's, right? Most people at least, you know, even if they don't do anything on it. Most people have like the 1st of January, don't they? The 30th of December or whatever. Or was it 31st? I should know. Apart from reading 150 pages of old Polish literature. Oh, hell yeah. Brushing up on The Witcher, are we? You are flying and water type. You shake the internets and Harpini evolves into Chansey holding an oval stone during the day. An oval stone? Oh, like an egg. I get it. Is it a special item I need to find? How have you been, Clumsy? Are you looking forward to playing Risk of Rain whenever the DLC comes out? Yo, Spy Crabs. Where the Shellos at? Shellos evolved. Shellos has been slapping. Gastrodon, man.
Where the Shellos at?
There you go. Some of these. Thank you for the 29 months. Spy Crabs. Akai, nah. There we go. Ah. Yeah, intimidating. How are you, Spy Crabs? Where have you been? You're looking forward to it. You'll most likely have to save up a bit for it. That's alright. We'll be playing it for a long time. Like, think of how long we were playing Risk of Rain the first time. So we can play it whenever you get a hold of it. Don't rush or anything. But you've got a lot of stuff to play right now as well anyway. It's kind of soon, actually, isn't it? The Risk of Rain DLC. Here you go, Spy Crabs. Lich died for this, by the way. Why are you holding a fist plate? I don't know if I want to ask. That seems like an odd thing for you to be to holding. You don't need that. Hang on. You are a water type Pokemon. Perhaps I have a move or an item that would help you there. Draco. You get a lot of plates in this, huh? Oval Stone. Oh! Oh, I have one of those. Why do I have one of those? Where did I get that from? Well, I guess I could give you a quick claw. Hey, Wutek, how am I doing? I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you? Okay, no. Alright, what was I doing? I was going to give you an oval stone. So I just need to hold it and then maybe level it up or something. Your girlfriend's on the other side. Oh. How are you, Wutek? How was your New Year's? Oh. You went broke pre-ordering Witch Queen Deluxe Edition. Sorry, what? Witch Queen Deluxe Edition. You're buying Toho 7? Luxio. Don't kiss your cat. Well, if it's that cat, maybe. Oh, Zally, how have you been? I mentioned you earlier. I thought you would just sort of show up. You're a bit late. Budget Lusamine. This guy? Or me? You can stop this immediately, Luxio. Yeah, we were talking about you. You missed, Fantia. Fantania? Fantasia? Steamboat Willie? Tony. That's my guitar weeping. That's cute. Omega lol. Have you been alright, Zelly? Have you been consuming other streamers' content? Sure hope not. What's that? I see crumbs on your mouth, Zelly. Have you been eating German 985 streams? You have to tell me. I can tell. I know. I'm a streamer. I always know. You don't watch other streamers. That's right, Clumsy. You've got those 150 words of Polish literature to read. There's no Polish streamers in this chat to watch. Unless... Why is Balloon not at the front? You're doing great, thank you. You made a bussin tomato sauce with black mushrooms with no onion or garlic. Explain yourself, sir. You have only a few minutes to explain why you were cooking food without onions and garlic. AKA the... Yo, something smells really good. Black mushrooms? You don't mean like truffles, right? You mean like little black mushrooms? Or were you really balling out? Do you have like a very, very small little mandolin? Thinly slicing this 200 euro mushroom. Okay. Oh, there's a move info built into this screen. That's comfy. Slap. He fished out a Magikarp to fight for him. Yeah, we ran over and he like utterly ruined himself. Pulled up this magic up to help. Alright. Can you technically get a level 4 Chansey then? If you level up Happiny with the badge, or with the egg. You're still alive, Bad Scout, of course. How are you, by the way? It's relaxed. The sight of seeing you made it secure. Why did I switch to you? I meant to switch to TK. Weird. You are surprisingly still alive. I probably should have let you die and let Lich live. How are you? You are not bad. How are you? How are you? This thing will do. He pulls up a Gyarados. Kind of frightening, isn't he? God, everyone's doing so well. I'm so proud of all of you. Okay, no. This is less frightening. Probably should just stockpile against the Magikarp, huh? In case he's got more Gyarados. You don't like onion and garlic? You made a sauce with a bottle of homemade tomato sauce, just cooked tomatoes, some double concentrate to thicken it, good call. Salt, pepper, Espelette pepper, oregano, and some other herbs. Basil. Nice slow cooking with some olive oil. That sounds good. But like, no onion and garlic with tomato sauce, huh? Are you gonna make like a nice pizza with it? Or pasta or something? It makes me hungry for like delicious tomato. You add like one tiniest pinch of sugar. It's insane. But you can't tell people that you add a tiny pinch of sugar in your tomato sauce because they'll laugh at you and they'll be like, why do you do that? Why don't you just spend 20 hours caramelizing it slowly? You put a lot more concentrate in for pizza sauce. That's fair. Do you want me to tell you what my pizza sauce recipe usually is? It's like, I get like a can of tinned tomatoes, I take the lid off, and then I get a hand blender and I do that. Tom Bowser, thank you for the 69 bits. Hello. Also, I add in like olive oil, oregano, salt, pepper. And I cook it on the stove for a little bit. I sometimes try to leave little chunks in because I think chunks of tomato is delicious. Sometimes I do other stuff with it, but that's like the basic recipe. It's basically just literally a tin of tomatoes. I probably should be buying the posh tomatoes as well because I think that probably tastes a lot better, but I normally just buy whatever the supermarket tin tomatoes are. But then like you just hand blend it with like some spices and then you put it on the hob for a little bit to cook down until it's a bit thicker. Bish bash bosh. Tiniest pinch of sugar. It makes such a big difference. It's actually incredible. I really need a electric type Pokemon. It's a shame there's only one in the game and it died early on. Twister. I was always so disappointed in Gen 2 when my Gyarados finally got a dragon move and I was like, what is this? It's incredible. They've added dragon type moves and it did like 20. Such a strange move. I kept trying to use it constantly because obviously dragon type is the coolest thing. I feel like this Happiny needs to be max happiness to turn into Chansey. Oregano and savory. Savory? Is that... What's the French word for that? I don't know that herb. Savory herb. Summer savory. Oh. It's a main herb. It's an annual but otherwise similar in use to winter savory. Great. It's a popular herb in Canada. It's a characteristic ingredient in herbs de Provence. You know the French one. Provence? Yeah. Apparently it's just called savory in English. I just didn't know about that herb. Apparently. Just a new knowledge. It's just a new thing. I've learned a new thing. Herbs are province walnut. Not bad. You get to play a game with a friend later, so you're excited. Oh, what are you playing? Oh, you started Pokemon Black as well. Forgot to mention. Oh, cool. Are you just doing a normal playthrough, or are you doing like a, you have to do a headstand every time your Pokemon dies sort of playthrough? I call everyone Akai now. Nothing's biting. You just have a Gyarados. Your friend got GTA for the first time. You need to show him the ropes. Oh, that's cool. I hope you have fun. That's very cool. This area counts as the same area as over there, so we can't catch anything in this grass. We caught the Magikarp. Hello. Oh, it's the assistant. Upgrade your Pokedex. Didn't Cynthia just say we were hard to find, and he was like, oh, you're probably going to be going through this area soon. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That doesn't sound like software. It doesn't need upgrading. It already lets you toggle in between images of male and female Pokemon. Technology sure has improved lately. Oh, cute. I guess they were like, just so you know. You try making provincial tomatoes. Sure, I'm thirsty. Yo, is that a Generation 1 reference? Yeah, I've not played any GTA 5, honestly. Yo, we're going to go get a Steelix and a Lucario and a Darkrai? That's what this area is. Forgetful. Yeah, the move delete is like right here, isn't it? No. Here's some things I found. Okay. You can check the Pokemon info to see what route you found them on. Yeah. Skill swap. I will be giving that to my truant Slacking. And my huge, against my huge power Azumarill. Da, 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 da. Oh, yo. Banger heard. What'll I do? I'll do ba dee do. Ba 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 la ba 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 da ba da ba ba da da ba ba. Let's buy these as like little top-ups. So I always feel so wasteful using super potions for like 10 health. Probably should have a bunch of these if we're going up a mountain later in the game, huh? Looks like I'm carrying around a newspaper, doesn't it? Cute. It's tomato halves with lots of herbs and breadcrumbs. Ooh. We haven't fought Cynthia yet, no. That sounds good. You're the move deleter, aren't you? Because you're old. That's what the games always do. They're like, oh, it's the old man. He's old and forgets. But he's still useful. See? Hello. TK is relaxing comfortably. The Canal City. Hell yeah. Psyduck can use future sight. This is like the Darkrai boat, right? Is it this one? Are they still going to do those events? Because that would be kind of cool. That sounds good, by the way, Zelly. Is it grilled? Please say you're grilling these tomato halves. We need to defeat Byron. Is that why we have to go to Steel Island? I don't remember. Quite the weird team we've got, isn't it? This is the one with Cynthia as one of the Elite Fours. Cynthia is the champion, yeah. Hello, Jim Kirkland. I forgot. I remember. Exactly. Staravia, yo. This bird is definitely using a flying type move, right? And I wish we had that Graveler, huh? It's cooked until piping hot and the tomato absorbs the flavor. Oh. That sounds good. Excuse me, sir? Like, Shockwave hits anyway, right? This is the Gen 5 reboot. The Gen 4 reboot. You're playing Gen 5. If you're playing Pokemon Blank. I feel like they're not going to bother making a Gen 5 remake. What do you think they might? I feel like they'll just make another Gen 2 remake much sooner. Which I would buy. I would buy Heart Gold, Soul Silver 2. I don't think I'm likely to buy Pokemon Black and White 3. Legends Kyurem. That would be cool. I would like a spin-off with Gen 5. I don't want to play Gen 5 again, though. We played it only a few years ago. It was good. It was much better than I remembered. I guess Black and White 2 is that much better than Black and White 1. It did feel a bit like a ROM hack. But in like a very good way. Like a really good ROM hack. Screech. You're not sure you'll buy Monster Hunter Rise when it comes out? Well, that's good, because we are going to buy it. And you can watch us play it, Zelly. You're not feeling a craving for Monster Hunter now? Maybe you're feeling a craving for watching Monster Hunter, though, eh? Weasel. Those Drifblim was a great investment. You'll not watch live? Excuse me, Zelly? Sure about this. You watch the VODs once you've played it. Done. Next game will be Pokemon Charizard, a game where you can only capture Charizards. Finally! They're thinking about the little guy. They really haven't thought about him since like 1996, you know? I look forward to that. I hope they add my design that I made when I was 5 with Charizard Evolution, where he's like black and blue and dragon type. They'd never do that though. That'd be insane. Why would they have a 4th evolution? We've gotten out to tighter spots than this plenty of times before. You apparently like had like a small weed attached to the back of your leg as well. You're like pulling yourself out from there. Well, this Drifblim slaps this team. Stay in chat and mute the stream and never look at it either. Why? I did avoid watching Monster Hunter Rise content myself. Drifblim's good against all the rivals team. Hell yeah. I do look forward to listening to the cat song though. Yo, Akaina? Level 20? You know what that means, chat. Yeah, the fly animation in this game is fantastic. It's well worth the extra half a second it takes to see 2 turns go through. Oh, Akaina. You got marginally spoiled on Twitter. Yeah, I've occasionally seen little animations and clips from it. But I haven't really seen too much. I've seen like a couple random ass monsters, but like I don't really know how to read it. Oh, what the hell is blue in Japanese? Isn't blue and green in Japanese the same word? What is it? Raised a village. Aoi. Aoi, yeah. Da, 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 da. Off he goes. Oh, wah, 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 wah. Wah. It's nice to have an Intimidate Pokemon again. Ba, 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 da, ba, da. I'm kind of surprised you have a vague idea of what the final boss looks like. That sounds like a pretty big spoiler. Like, I have no idea what monster I saw. Literally no idea. In my head, I'm thinking of the Pokemon Sword cover, so it's not very helpful. Guess it didn't make much of an impression on me. This is the library, right? Yeah. I don't know if you actually have to go into the library or not. Like, I don't remember. I feel like there's something in here, right? There's like books upstairs that are like all spooky. Crammed with books. Bligad, for it is a female monster. Wow, you're passing on the spoilers? Books on the 3rd floor, easy to read. That's exactly what I want. Someone checked out what you've had to read. God, the dialogue in here is just a bit deep for me. Libraries aren't just buildings where books are kept. They're different places and times are gathered together. Yeah. Veilstone's myth. That sounds cool. Someone owned a sword and he killed a bunch of Pokemon. and ate them. Those not taken as food he discarded. Okay. I don't know. Alright. He was looking for the missing Pokemon. He searched for a while, and he asked why they hid, and they said, "Stop killing us." Oh my god. To the skies, he shouted his dismay. He's lost so much. Gorged with power, he grew blind to Pokemon being alive, and became vegetarian. That's frightening. He hurled the sword to the ground and snapped it. That's kind of a weird little book. Sinnoh's Myth. This must be much nicer. 3 Pokemon into the lakes. Going down, down, down. Son of a gun. Sinnoh region mythology. Everyone had different lives. They didn't do much to help each other. But they did. They helped each other with goods and supported each other. Someone said they should help the humans. It's said to appear before them always. So they appear to us if we venture into tall grass. Huh. I've never read these books. Were these in the original game? Betray not your anger, lest question mark will come. Don't weep or they will draw near. When joy and happiness are natural as the very air, that is happiness. Master question mark. I've never read these. Cynthia's ancestor's like a hot boy, isn't it? I want to read story 1. Pick clean the bones of Pokemon caught in the sea or stream. Jesus wept. When the bones are as clean as they can be, set them free from the water. They will return fully fleshed and it begins anew. I didn't know this game was like this. I thought this is like ROM hack story, right? The Pokemon in a forest, it shed its hide to sheep as a human. Awakened, it dons the Pokemon hide to roam villages. The fuck? He's like Cynthia, but with a slightly different face structure, and his hair is in a bun. Man buns are always popular. There were once Pokemon that became very close to humans. They ate together at the same table. There were no differences to distinguish the two. This is cool. A horrific myth. Good lord. Don't look into its eyes. In an instant you'll have no recollection of who you are. Return home, but how? There is nothing to remember. Don't touch its body. In 3 days all emotion will drain away. Harm not the Pokemon. In a scant 7 days the offender will grow immobile in entirety. Good lord. There's a final one. We've got to read this one. Technically this is a ROM hack. No, it's not. No. The original story. Only a churning turmoil of chaos. And there was an egg. Gave rise to the original one with a capital O. It made 2 beings. Time and space. Then that made 3 more. Yeah. They wished from them matter came to be. And spirit. Yo, the Triforce? Some battles are different than the original. I thought the battles are mostly the same, but okay. Did they get rid of the Onyx and Cloyster Trainer? Or is that a platinum thing? That was cool. A little frightening though. Gym leaders have gone to Iron Island, right? Like, he's not in here. Or she? I don't remember. They give you a Lucario, didn't they? Or maybe not. Maybe you beat the gym to go to the island. I remember this. Steel type. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what you can do. You remember? I remember this dungeon really well. I thought this is the freezer in Gen 5. Like the ice freezer, but I guess not. Because this is where I got really confused. I was like, Steel type is just Rock type, but better. But also weak to fire? Seems weird. God, Steelix is cool. How about a Warrior Land 4 stream? Is that a Game Boy Advance game? Or I have to pick up my GameCube and tilt it around? Excuse me, stop adding abilities that let Steelix survive on 1 more hit. It is. Hell yeah. Gastrodon, a Pokemon made from food coloring. Hell yeah. He does look a bit like when you squish together lots of like Play-Doh, doesn't he? They sort of mix together like this. Guess it's not quite weirdly brown enough, but still. Okay, it just learns Waterfall at level 21, huh? Alright. Gastrodon's kind of cute, though. We are... Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's what he says. Little slug. Very small. Trying his best. You can learn Fire Blast for a TM. What do you mean, sorry? Steelix can. Steelix can learn Fire Blast. Or do you mean Gastrodon? Stomach Fluidion. The heck? Sturdy sucks. Let me be the first to say. Gyarados. I wouldn't be surprised if Gyarados can learn Fire Blast. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Pretty sure, like, Taurus can learn, like, Thunder, Blizzard, and Ice Beam. No, Thunder, Blizzard, and Fire Blast. Because that was the whole point of normal types, right? It was like normal types didn't have any super effective moves, but they had great coverage. And then in Gen 2, they were like, maybe not. Maybe they don't have good coverage. Maybe they don't learn anything. Rhyperior can learn Surf. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he learn Surf? Yeah, you can give us a cool fact about Vaporeon if you want. I can't see anything wrong with that. It's bug type, isn't it? Yeah. Squish him. I love how Gastrodon pogs out every time he uses Ancient Power. It's something I can get behind personally. He gets so excited. He's got a spooky sounding cry in this game, doesn't he? Steelix. Oh, lovely. You don't pog out when you use Ancient Power. I do. My image, by the way, every time I see a Steelix is like this big, like... Whenever I envision doing damage, I see like this big steel hard sheet that I can't hit, and then a bunch of like shitty little sand underneath. When I envision using Surf, I'm just sweeping away and cleaning all the sand away from underneath. And then that's why it dies. That's how I like mentally fight that creature. I don't know if any of you do that. When you think about like type interactions or Pokemon, I have like a mental story of why it works that way. Hey, man. Look at Gyarados' name. Owie, His nerve endings are in the dirt he's covered by, that's why it kills him. Moi. A cool gym. Pokemon Yellow, Vaporeon is programmed to learn Haze and Mist at 42, but a bug prevents a Pokemon from learning 2 moves at the same level, so it can't learn Mist and Yellow outside of Daycare. Oh. What does Haze and Mist do? Is Haze the one where it's like you get rid of all status, all buffs on the field and all debuffs, and then Mist is like you can't get crit or something? Windows isn't letting you eject a USB drive. Pull it out. What's the worst that could happen? Hello, everyone. Chat, do you think it's a sound financial investment to buy a box of 2,000 milk chocolate fingers from Cadbury's and have it shipped over? Just like a thought. A quick question. I just want to eat so many of them, and I'm so jealous of my uni self. My mum actually bought me one of those big boxes. She seriously bought me like... She went to like Costco or something and bought me like a box of like... Must have been like 50 chocolate biscuits, chocolate fingers or something. It was probably the happiest I've ever been in my life. Because I also had one with Jaffa cakes, which was good, but the Jaffa started going hard about halfway through. The chocolate fingers were always good, and I was always so excited about it. Probably the best thing I've ever been given. Pull it out if you want the data to be corrupted and or overwritten the next time you use it. As if something's ever gone wrong from a USB being pulled out. Well, actually, Woolen, you see, due to the solid state the Windows drivers, the Microsoft Windows recently lost half their source code from an engineer doing it. You've had to learn the hard way several times. Yeah, it's actually pretty bad. I think I've been fortunate enough where I've never noticed it go wrong. But it is frightening. Did you see the data... Oh, not the data. I was going to say data leak. The, like... Oh, what would the word be? The, like, data loss recently for, like, this enormous... I can't... Why can I not think? Is it all the music in my ears? I'm trying to talk and I can't follow a train of thought. There was a company somewhere that was doing research. And someone... I cannot think with my hand. It's weird. That's a really weird feeling. Oh, thank you. Oh, how do I pronounce that? Zuccheli? Maybe? Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. Pepe laugh. Ah, Pepe laugh. How about one of these? Aha. Anyway, I don't know why I can't think. There was a company that had loads of data, and another company pushed a patch, and it went through halfway through like a backup running or something, and it overwrote a shell script while they were using it, and they lost like all their data, and it corrupted all their backups. I don't know why. My brain can't follow a train of thought. Oh, are you playing ASCII Fortress? Hello. Disable automatic updates. I'm surprised that they were able to push through an update to a shell script while it was running. Like, I think it was just a nightly backup or something. And it was something like, instead of deleting a folder it was meant to, it just deleted everything or something. I don't know how, what, but I was wondering if you'd seen that. They'd lost like billions and billions or something in research. Maybe not billions and billions, but it sounds a lot better when I say it that way, doesn't it? Chat were telling me how much I smell. That is a wool kiwi. I'm glad you think so. There's some random pocket monsters in the steel gym. Yeah, I don't really know if I get the Azumarill in the steel gym, but why not, right? Is this the story that was covered on Tech Linked? I think it was. This feels like a Riley story. Or an Anthony. But I think I'd heard about it elsewhere, like I'd read it on Stack Overflow or something. Because of course. Stack Overflow is basically just Reddit that you can open at work at this point. There's all the other like Stack Overflows. There's like workplace and software engineering and like the one where everyone talks about like fantasy worlds and cooking. Cooking overflow. They should have called it like pasta boiling overflow or something. Starch overflow. Yo, TK level 40. Akaina. I've managed to sneak my Azumarill into the steel gym. Alright. There's the Reddit URL to make it look like you're programming to browse it at work. Oh, I think I actually know what you're talking about. It like makes Reddit look like an IDE. I mean, I could just go on Reddit, like, but like, you know, I'm not going to because I've usually got something to do. Unfortunately, as someone with a salary, I get paid for doing something and not the amount of time necessarily I spend programming. So if I don't get it done, then that's more of an issue. God, this guy looks sick. He's like brothers with the rock type gym leader, right? Or am I thinking about that wrong? Oh, I think I have a mystery gift. I should do this in Genshin. Isn't there a new Genshin Impact update? They did like Shongyun's aunt or something. Well, if you're looking at programming tips on Reddit, well, that's fine. Go on like r/Android dev or something. Aubra's gym badge. You defeat... Oh, it's his son. God, you're a cool dad. In praise of my son, Rourke, I, Byron, will accept your challenge. Byron's cool. You're cool, man. Man, whoever got that like light to shine up at the top of his head must have been happy. Bronzor. He's so excited to get his Bronzor out. Can't wait to be able to do nothing against him. Surf might be fine. You pretty much just have to use fire, right? And hope it's not heat proof. Trick Room, huh? That's a cool Trick Room animation. Oh, that's awesome. Flash Cannon? Oh, I was going to say, is that electric type? I should be immune, but I guess it's the steel type one. What's the... Is Zap Cannon is what I'm thinking of, right? Like 50% chance to hit, but it always paralyzes. Alright, I've got to be careful about these surfs. Dude. You can hit this one. I believe in you. No. Alright, well I don't think the Bronzor's doing anything, so I can just sit here and spam recover, I guess, until the thing runs out. He's not about to pop a Giga Drain anytime soon, I think. Sandstorm. Fine. Thanks for the special defense? Or is it only rock types that get the special defense boost? It might just be rock types. Oh, he thinks. He squeezes. Then there's more slug appear. Oh, does Flash Cannon cause confusion or special defense drops or something? Alright. This confusion must have worn off. No, okay, fine. Fair. I know I can just switch out, but like... I'm not in really any danger here, and I'm afraid that I might forget something and accidentally kill one of my other Pokemon. You know, there's a thought about like strategy. Technically, I feel like you could always have like a 6th Pokemon that's just a random thing you picked up on the field and just use it as Death Fodder, so you've got Death Fodder in every fight. And maybe it'll be good if you're confident that the other 5 of your Pokemon can kill everything and that you don't need the 6th. But that you don't want to waste your actual 6th. Oh my god. That was a strong Earthquake. So much for like Onix having a bloody special attack stat of Butterfree. And Steelix. Actually slapping. Sack Overflow is a circle jerk subreddit without the humor. Excuse me, but could you please keep discussions to the rules? Thank you. Wait, why did your health just max out? I wasn't... Did you Hyper Potion or something? Hang on, what could Steelix possibly do against TK? Does he have Rock move? He probably has like Rock Slide, right? I'm kind of afraid to bring in. He'll definitely outspeed Steelix. If he's using Rock Slide, he won't die. I guess why risk it when I can bring this thing in? I was thinking, I could definitely survive a Rock-type move on that Pokemon and then recover. But really, why risk it, right? There are too many subreddits. What, you don't want to have like 50 subreddits that are all the same thing and all have 50 subscribers? Do you not like that? What if you're just posting your co-worker's code to r/badcode? I've never been on r/badcode, but I'm frightened of what I'd see on the... Look at this excerpt from some stupid Twitch streamer in the summer. Look at what he was writing. He commented out private because the code wouldn't keep up. This dude sends off cool outdoors dad energy. He does, doesn't he? He's got like those cool trousers as well. That means he's comfy. He's wishing to be praised. You can do it. Good crit. I love that in like modern Pokemon where your starter Pokemon has like extra animations and interactions. Ora. Bastiodon. Sure hope he doesn't use his massive 40 base attack to do anything to me. Oh my god. Why did that do so much? I know it's super effective, but I thought you had... oh, it's a crit. I was gonna say, I thought Bastiodon had like a massive defense stat. I'm extremely surprised. Even with a crit that did so much. 4 times effective. Oh, he's rock as well, isn't he? God, that sucks. What terrible typing. 4 times weak to Earthquake. On a slow Pokemon. He looks so cool though, doesn't he? Like obviously Rampardos is cooler, right? I like that he's got the opposite one to his son though. Son had like the little Rampardos. Crunch. Oh, they do totally learn Crunch. I was wondering if I was thinking it in the gym, if that, or in the wild, if they were using Crunch or Bite. But I was like, they must have been using Bite, and I misread. God, they really Bite do be doing 60 base instead of 40 though. Me bet instead it's your Pokemon tanking 4 KO hits in a row to not make you sad while you heal your entire team. Moi. My sturdy Pokemon defeated. Yum. You did it. You are mad poggers. Here's Minecraft. See you at Tilted Towers. Where are we dropping? I miss my wife, Tails, etc. Having the Mine badge allows you to use my badge. You can use Strength, so we can go get a Garchomp. Take these two. Minecraft badge. This is the Minecraft beta badge. We've just released Wolves. Flash Cannon. Cool. I love a good shortcut. Kind of a weird feeling. I didn't realize this building was meant to be so tall. I guess that's what 3D does to you. There's not going to be a rival battle right outside, right? It's got to be the ice gym next, right? Hello, rival. Nice badge. You can go to be the champion. Let's go to the library. Not before I heal first. Kind sir. And the Switch controllers are kind of comfy though. I'm just sitting here like cross-armed, leaned onto my desk. It's kind of nice. Yo, nice repo. Do you want me to star it for you? I haven't used my own personal GitHub in a very long time. I probably should. It's pretty much just got procedural golf on it, I think. Because like at work, I don't use my own one because I have to ask like other companies for access to private GitHub repos, and I don't want them to be like weirded out about tying it to my own private one. Maybe I should just tie it to my normal one. It would make me look cool. I mean, I was already in the library, but sure. You know he's going to be in the easy to read section. So easy to read. Oh, readme.md and readme.text? God, he covers all the bases. Now I'm out of here. Alright. Everyone's here. Smash Ultimate. I studied the evolution of Pokemon. You might have forgotten about that. Why? The more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. There are some that evolve and some that don't. Why are they different? Do immature ones evolve into ones that are more mature? What if do we make any of the legendary Pokemon who don't evolve? Are they complete? That's where you three come in. There's a mysterious Pokemon in each lake. If we can get data on them, it might shed light on how the process of evolution works. It's pretty mad. You can do it. You didn't get a Pokedex. You bolted from a lab before I had a chance to give you one. That's water under the bridge. Ah, alright. I would have had you all go regardless. There are 3 lakes. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you that should split up and look for clues. Wouldn't have gotten away for it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Lake Audacity? Snow Point. I need a tough trainer to go. You can tell I'm the hotness. Alright, you can go to Valor then. Between Veilstone and Pastoria. I know where that one is. It's about these mysterious earthquakes lately. I could swear that earthquake went on a lot longer on the DS, but I guess they were quite worried about like epilepsy these days, aren't they? And they try to avoid like flashing and shaking. That wasn't really much. They kept like the text of "Are you okay?" but it was more like a minor little thing. Author list your Steam page with customer ID. Now you never change it. Big mistake. Yeah, have you just released private information on GitHub? Not in your git ignore? Donut. Tut tut tut. Alright, chat. My signature phrase. Excuse me? Normal. Old dude and kids. Something big just happened. There was a big explosion at Lake Valor. Kaboom. Like that. Thanks. Announcing your departure, Wallawoo. Don't departure. Reparture. I think I might end the stream soon, by the way. I wanted to get through the story first. Because then we can start next time at the lake, and that'll be cool. You love the sailor who wanders around looking for strangers to share news with. Guys, did you see? Please say you saw. I can't think of any news. Oh my god. I don't know. What news is there? Aperture Science? I'm sorry. Pepe. Why don't you post a quick Pepe drive? I don't think I've got it, but why not, right? Take the wheel, Pepe. Madge. I should add Pepe drive. I think there's probably a bunch of stuff on my better Twitch and FrancoFaceC that no one's used in years, right? Alright, anyway. Did you enjoy the stream today, chat? It's been a few weeks. I thought it was cool. I thought I played some of those fights well, and only Lich died a horrible death. Yo, Miku? We need Miku stare, alright, that's important. Well, you enjoyed it. Hell yeah. Well, we have so many wide Pepes. Was this like, I think we were streaming like Skyward Sword and people wanted some of these really specifically. She was good, sorry, you're like, ah, that's cool, that's cool. I'll take your payment tomorrow in blood. Yeah, you know the normal deposit. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Pokemon's next Friday, every Friday, always Friday. It's always Friday. Thursdays, Sundays are always Monster Hunter. And Mondays and Wednesdays is, who knows, we'll come up with something. I might stream tomorrow, I might not. It's a Saturday. That's not a day I've mentioned, because it's my day off. I'm going to host Strife. I'm going to check if he's live still, actually. Because last time I hosted him, he finished. He's been live for 1 minute. I'm going to host Strife. He's playing Celeste. And we love Celeste, don't we? And we love Strife. Go give him a hello. He's lovely. Monday, Wednesday, Codenames, yes. I'm imagining the others might want me to play Apex, but we'll see. I do like Codenames. Good night for now, though. See you all tomorrow or Sunday. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Yep, can't Depot Drive. We'll see. Good night.